5 fruits that flush your kidneys and fight CKD. Naturally. If you've been told to just avoid sugar and cut fruit because of your kidneys, here's something your doctor may not have had time to explain. Not all fruits are the enemy. In fact, a small handful of fruits are quietly working overtime to protect your kidneys, calm inflammation, and slow the progression of chronic kidney disease, all while most people ignore them completely. If you're over 50, living with CKD, or simply trying to protect your kidneys before trouble starts, this video is for you. Today we're counting down 5 fruits that are backed by real research, gentle on potassium, and genuinely powerful for kidney protection. Number 3 might surprise you, and number 1 is the fruit nephrologists quietly recommend more than almost any other. Stick around till the end, because we'll also show you exactly how to eat these fruits the smart way, so you get the benefits without the risk. Millions of Americans over 60 are walking around with early kidney decline, and don't even know it yet. Because kidneys are famously silent, they can lose a significant amount of function before you ever feel a symptom. That's exactly why what you eat today matters so much more than what shows up on a lab report years from now. The fruits on this list were chosen deliberately, not because they're trendy, but because they check 3 critical boxes at once. They fight inflammation, they support healthy blood flow to the kidneys, and they stay gentle on the minerals that people with kidney concerns are usually told to watch closely. Let's get into it. Fruit #5 Red grapes. Small, sweet, and often overlooked, red grapes are one of the most antioxidant-dense fruits you can put on your plate. And for kidneys under stress, that matters more than most people realize. The secret weapon here is a compound called resveratrol, a plant compound found concentrated in the skin of red and purple grapes. Resveratrol has been studied for its ability to reduce inflammation at the cellular level, and chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the quiet forces that slowly damages kidney tissue over the years. For someone managing CKD, calming that inflammation isn't a luxury, it's protection. Red grapes also support healthy blood vessels. Your kidneys are essentially a dense network of tiny blood vessels and filters, and anything that protects vascular health indirectly protects kidney function too. Resveratrol has been linked to improved blood vessel flexibility and better circulation, which means your kidneys receive a steadier, cleaner blood supply to do their filtering work. There's more. Grapes contain quercetin, another plant compound that works alongside resveratrol to fight oxidative stress, the kind of cellular damage caused by toxins, aging, and high blood sugar. Oxidative stress is one of the biggest accelerants of kidney decline, and constantly neutralizing it is one of the simplest things you can do for long-term protection. Grapes are also naturally hydrating, made up of over 80% water, which gently supports the kidney's natural flushing process without overloading them with fluid. Unlike many fruits, grapes are also easy on digestion for most seniors, requiring no prep beyond a quick rinse. Let me tell you about Richard, 68 years old, diagnosed with early-stage CKD. His nephrologist encouraged small dietary upgrades rather than a total overhaul. Richard started replacing his evening cookies with a small bowl of chilled red grapes. Nothing dramatic changed overnight, but 3 months later, his inflammation markers had noticeably improved, and he told his doctor it was the easiest health change he'd ever made. The key with grapes is portion control. A ½ cup to 1 cup serving is the sweet spot, enough to get the antioxidant benefits without excess natural sugar. Frozen grapes make a satisfying, kidney-friendly treat on a hot day, and they're something almost every senior can enjoy without feeling like they're on a diet. Simple, sweet, and surprisingly powerful, red grapes prove that kidney protection doesn't have to taste like punishment. One more thing worth mentioning, most of the benefit lives in the skin, so there's no need to peel them, just rinse thoroughly and enjoy them whole for the fullest antioxidant effect. And pair them with a handful of walnuts if you want an even bigger anti-inflammatory boost. Fruit #4, cranberries. Most people know cranberries for one thing, urinary tract health, but their benefits for kidney patients go far deeper than most realize. Cranberries contain a unique group of compounds called proanthocyanidins, which have a remarkable ability to prevent bacteria from clinging to the walls of the urinary tract and kidneys. For seniors, especially those with CKD, recurring urinary infections aren't just uncomfortable, they can place real additional strain on already compromised kidneys. By making it harder for bacteria to take hold in the first place, cranberries act almost like a natural shield. But cranberries don't stop there. They're also loaded with antioxidants that combat oxidative stress, one of the primary drivers of kidney tissue damage over time. Their tart flavor comes from a concentration of plant compounds that have been studied for their anti-inflammatory effects throughout the urinary system, calming irritation, and supporting a healthier internal environment for kidney function. Cranberries are also naturally low in the minerals that kidney patients are typically told to watch closely, making them one of the friendlier fruit choices for anyone managing CKD or dialysis. There's a metabolic benefit too. Emerging research suggests the compounds in cranberries may help support healthier blood vessel function, which, as we mentioned earlier, plays a quiet but critical role in how efficiently your kidneys filter blood every single day. I think of Diane, a 71-year-old patient who dealt with recurring urinary tract infections for years, each one leaving her more exhausted and worried about her kidney health. Her care team suggested unsweetened cranberry juice and whole cranberries as part of her daily routine. Over the following months, her infections became far less frequent, and she described feeling like she'd finally found something that actually worked, without medication side effects. The key word with cranberries is unsweetened. Many cranberry juices on the market are loaded with added sugar, which cancels out the benefit and adds unnecessary strain on the body. Whole or dried unsweetened cranberries sprinkled over oatmeal, salads, or eaten as a small snack are the ideal way to enjoy them. Tart, powerful, and often underestimated, cranberries are a small fruit doing big work behind the scenes for kidney and urinary health. If the tartness feels intense on its own, mixing a small handful into plain yogurt or oatmeal makes them far easier to enjoy every day without needing any added sugar at all. Fruit #3. Blueberries. If there's one fruit that consistently earns the title of superfood among researchers studying aging and organ health, it's blueberries, and kidney health is no exception. Blueberries are among the highest antioxidant fruits in the entire produce aisle, thanks largely to compounds called anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their deep blue-purple color. These compounds do far more than look pretty on your plate. They actively neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules that damage kidney cells over time and accelerate the progression of chronic kidney disease. For someone concerned about long-term kidney health, that kind of cellular protection is invaluable. Blueberries have also been studied for their ability to support healthier blood pressure levels, and blood pressure control is one of the single most important factors in protecting kidney function, since uncontrolled high blood pressure is one of the leading causes of kidney damage in adults over 60. By supporting healthier vascular tone, blueberries help ease the workload placed on delicate kidney filters. There's a metabolic angle too. Blueberries have a relatively low impact on blood sugar compared to many other fruits, which matters enormously since diabetes remains one of the top causes of kidney disease in the United States. Keeping blood sugar steady means less long-term stress on the kidney's filtering systems. Beyond that, blueberries support cognitive function and reduce brain inflammation. And here's the surprising connection. Many seniors with declining kidney function also report brain fog and mental fatigue. Anything that supports both organs at once is worth paying attention to, and it's one of the reasons researchers keep circling back to this small fruit again and again in studies on healthy aging. Let me share Margaret's story. At 69, she was managing stage 2 CKD and told me she genuinely believed healthy food had to be bland and boring. We suggested she add a half cup of fresh or frozen blueberries to her breakfast every morning. Nothing else changed. Within weeks, she said her energy felt steadier throughout the day, and she genuinely looked forward to a food that was doing her body good. Frozen blueberries are just as powerful as fresh, and often more affordable and convenient, making them one of the easiest superfoods to keep stocked year-round. Sprinkle them over oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or eat them straight from the bowl. Small, sweet, and mighty, blueberries are proof that some of the most powerful medicine comes in the smallest packages. Even a small daily handful, eaten consistently over weeks and months, appears to matter far more than eating a large amount just once in a while. Fruit #2. Apples. Apples might be the most familiar fruit on this list, but familiarity has caused most people to overlook just how powerful they really are for kidney protection. Apples are rich in a specific type of soluble fiber called pectin, and pectin does something remarkable inside the digestive system. It helps bind to toxins and certain waste products, assisting the body in eliminating them naturally before they place additional burden on the kidneys. For anyone managing CKD, Reducing the toxin load your kidneys have to filter is one of the most meaningful things you can do daily. Apples are also packed with quercetin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that has been studied for its ability to protect kidney tissue from oxidative damage. Chronic inflammation is one of the silent threats to aging kidneys, and quercetin works to calm that inflammatory response at a cellular level, offering protection that builds over time with consistent intake. There's a heart health connection too, and it matters more than people think. Apples support healthier cholesterol levels, and healthier cholesterol means healthier blood vessels, which means better blood flow to the kidneys for efficient filtering. It's all connected, protects the vessels, and you protect the kidneys behind them. Apples are also remarkably gentle on the body. They're naturally low in the key minerals that must be tightly monitored on a kidney-conscious diet, making them one of the safest go-to fruits for seniors managing CKD at almost any stage. Unlike many other fruits, apples travel well, require no prep beyond washing, and satisfy sweet cravings without spiking blood sugar dramatically, which is especially important since so many kidney patients are also managing diabetes. I remember David, a 73-year-old who told me he'd eaten an apple almost every day of his adult life without knowing why it mattered so much for his kidneys specifically. When his labs began showing early kidney strain, his doctor didn't ask him to change much, just to keep doing what he was already doing, and to add the skin back in, since that's where much of the pectin and quercetin are concentrated. Baked, sliced with a little cinnamon, or eaten whole, apples prove that sometimes the most powerful kidney protection has been sitting in your fruit bowl the entire time. And because they're inexpensive and available everywhere year-round, there's really no excuse not to keep a bowl of them within easy reach. Fruit Hashqua 1. Pineapple. Here it is, the fruit that nephrologists and kidney dietitians quietly recommend more often than almost any other, and once you understand why, you'll wonder why it isn't more famous. Pineapple stands out because of a unique enzyme found almost nowhere else in the produce world, bromelain. Bromelain has been studied for its powerful anti-inflammatory properties, helping calm swelling and irritation throughout the body, including within kidney tissue that has been strained by years of inflammation. For anyone dealing with the chronic, low-grade inflammation that quietly accompanies kidney disease, bromelain offers a natural, food-based way to help ease that internal fire. But the real reason pineapple earns the top spot is its mineral profile. It is one of the gentlest fruits available for anyone watching the minerals, that typically must be restricted on a kidney-friendly diet, making it a safe, satisfying substitute for tropical fruits that are usually off-limits for CKD patients, like bananas and oranges. That means seniors don't have to feel deprived of something sweet and tropical. They simply have to choose wisely, and pineapple is that wise choice. Pineapple is also rich in vitamin C and manganese, both of which support the body's antioxidant defenses and assist in tissue repair, including the delicate tissues that make up your kidney's filtering units. Its natural enzymes also support healthier digestion, which matters because poor digestion and nutrient absorption can quietly worsen fatigue and nutrient deficiencies that are already common in kidney disease. There's something else worth noting. Pineapple's natural sweetness makes it one of the easiest, better choices for seniors craving dessert, without the blood sugar spike that comes from processed sugar. I think of Carol, 66, who told me giving up mango and banana felt like giving up joy at mealtimes. When she discovered fresh pineapple was not only allowed, but actively beneficial, she said it felt like being handed something back, rather than having something taken away. She began adding a small bowl of fresh pineapple to her lunch several times a week, and beyond the physical benefits, she said it changed her entire mindset about what a kidney-friendly diet could look like. Fresh is best, but canned pineapple in its own juice, drained well, works too when fresh isn't available. Tropical, sweet, and scientifically impressive, pineapple earns its place as the #1 kidney protective fruit, proof that the best medicine doesn't have to feel like medicine at all. Keep portions moderate and consistent, and pineapple can quietly become one of the most enjoyable habits in your entire kidney care routine. So there you have it. 5 fruits that do far more for your kidneys than most people ever realize. Red grapes calming inflammation with resveratrol. Cranberries shielding your urinary tract from bacteria. Blueberries protecting your cells with some of the most powerful antioxidants in nature. Apples binding toxins and easing your kidney's daily workload. And pineapple, the quiet champion, Calming inflammation while staying gentle on the minerals kidney patients must watch most closely. Every kidney is different, and mineral needs can shift depending on your stage of kidney disease, so always check portion sizes with your doctor or renal dietitian before making changes, especially if you're on dialysis. But here's what's true for almost everyone watching this. Small, consistent choices, made one meal at a time, can make a real difference over the months and years ahead. So here's our question for you. Which of these 5 fruits are you going to try first? The antioxidant punch of blueberries or the surprising power of pineapple? Drop your answer in the comments below, and if you know someone managing kidney disease who needs to hear this, share this video with them today. It might just be the simple change they've been searching for. Kidney health is rarely about one dramatic decision. It's built quietly, meal by meal, choice by choice, the same way it can quietly decline when those choices are ignored. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay consistent, and we'll see you in the next one.